Hello student, the next lecture in case of the fundamentals of genetics, that is the mutation one. So in case of the mutation topic, we have to study the definition of mutation, classification, methods of induction of mutation, some mutagenic agents and shift technique one. So in this particular topic, we should know in case of history of genetics, that is the Hugo de Veres first time given the term mutation, and mutation is nothing but sudden heritable change in the genetic makeup of that individual one. So in case of that sudden heritable change in case of the genetic makeup of individual or character of that individual or organism, that is called as a mutation. So this heritable change in case of the genetic makeup of that individual, it is due to the whether the change in the sequence of genes, change in the sequence of the chromosome, but it is not due to the segregation or recombination one. So in that particular topic, we have to study the in detail the mutation one. So first one, we can understand the definition of mutation is nothing but the sudden heritable change in the genetic makeup of an organism or individual, that is called as a mutation one. Next one, which are the character features of the mutation one. Characteristics of the mutations, that is first one, mutations are generally recessive. So these are the generally recessive which are occur one, no dominant mutations may be occur. Then mostly mutations are harmful in effect, that is only 0.1% success which is obtained in case of mutation breeding one. Third one, mutations may be due to the whether change in the gene, whether the change in the group of the genes or entire chromosomes one. Generally occurrence of the mutation may be occur because of the change in the structure of the gene or whether change in the structure of the chromosomes one. Then mostly mutations are lethal. Lethal means that is the death of the individual, that is the harmful effect one. So these mutant individuals may be survive depending upon that is the whether the sublethal or fatal mutations may be arises in that individuals one. The next one characteristic, that is the mutations are occur both locations one simultaneously one. So on the basis of the occurrence of M1 to M8 or M9 generation, when we have to develop the any type of the variety with the help of the mutation breeding, that will be create the that is harmfulness during each generation one. Next one, that is the characteristics will be micro mutations are occurly in broad in nature, micro mutations are occur in short in nature one. Then mutants show the sterility one, then they have negative selection value one. Then mutations are occur randomly, occurrence will be in case of that particularly random one. Then they are mutations can be sectorial, then mutations are recurrent, occur again and again, and we can induce the mutations with the help of the that is the artificial, that is the chemical mutagens one. So these are the some of the characteristics of the mutations one. Then we have to study the classification of the mutations. Mutations can be classified by several ways. Suppose on the direction of the mutations, classification may be forward or backward one, or it is also called as a reverse mutation. Backward or reverse mutations may be that is a change from the mutant allele to the wild type one, and forward may be that is a change which is occur from wild type allele to the mutant allele one. So depending upon that, whether the change may be occur from wild to mutant allele, it is called as forward, or whether a change from mutant allele to the wild, that is called as a reverse or backward mutation one. Then on the basis of source or cause of mutations, it will be classified spontaneous mutation, that is the naturally occurring of the mutations by facing that particular individual or organism by the different adverse environmental conditions one. Then induced mutation, some alkylating agents different rays are used for the induction of the mutation, that is the artificial one. So it is important classification, spontaneous or it may be the induced one. Then on the basis of the tissues, whether the occurrence of the mutation in case of somatic tissue, these are called as somatic mutation, or whether it can be occur in germ cells or germination cells, or in case of reproductive tissues, it will be called as a germinal mutations. Next one, that is the classification on the basis of effect of on survival. That is also important one, because mutations are generally harmful. This is the one of the important characters one. So lethal mutations may be, that is the when we have to give the mutagenic treatment, 100% of the individual which is die one. So survival percentage is 0% one. In case of sublethal mutations, more than 50% of the individuals they will be die one, that carry the mutation one. In case of subvital, less than 50% of the mortality, that is the death of individuals or plants, we have to observe one. And vital mutations, that is all the individuals which are the survive one. So in case of the plant breeding, that is the vital mutations are used in case of the development of the different varieties by the mutagenic breeding. Next one classification, that is based on the trait or character affected. That is it will be classified into morphological mutations. That is the mutation which will be alter the morphological features of that individual one or plant one. Biochemical mutation, like what, it will be affect or alter the biochemical functions of the or reactions of that individual one. Next one, based on visibility or quantum of the morphological character or effect which will be produced one. That is the macro mutations and micro mutations. In case of macro mutations, we can observe the distinct morphological changes in the phenotype one, and it may be the out of that particular adverse environmental conditions, generally observed in case of qualitative characters, color, seed shape one. And micro mutations generally having the indistinct visible effects we have to observe one, generally observed in case of quantitative character, that is height or any yield one. That type of the micro mutations are there one. So on the basis of the morphological, distinct morphological effects, these are classified into macro and micro mutations. Then on the basis of the cytological basis or site of the mutation, it will be classified chromosomal mutations. These can be associated with detectable changes in either chromosome number or structure one. Then gene or point mutations, these can be alteration in case of the base sequence of the concerned genes one. Or third one, cytoplasmical mutations, these are associated with changes in cytoplasm or chloroplast DNA or mitochondrial DNA one. So this will be a classification of mutation on the various way. Always question will be asked, that is the classify the mutation in case of the on the basis of the different points one. Then next point will be, that is the varieties which are developed through spontaneous mutation. Majorly spontaneous, that is the naturally occurring mutations one, because of the adverse environmental conditions. Suppose in case of rice, GEB24 DGO gene, that is the dwarfing gene which is used in case of the rice one. Wheat, norintane gene, groundnut TME10, and sorghum CO4, that is the coimbra4. These are the varieties which are developed by the spontaneous mutations. Then next one, some of the different varieties which are developed, that is the by the induced mutations, and they are most popular. When we have to follow the mutation breeding, always there will be important, that is the we can select the any one popular variety, but which is showing the one of the defective character. So one of the defective character or lacking character should be improved by the mutagenic treatment one. Suppose in rice, Jagannath variety, which is the developed from the T141 variety, which are the mutagen, that is the X-ray treatment will be given, and this Jagannath variety which is developed one. Then Masuri mutant, that is which is developed from original variety Masuri with the help of the gamma rays one. In case of wheat, Sarvati Sonara, which is developed from Sonara 64, ultraviolet rays are used. NP836, which is developed from NP799 with the help of the X-ray. So when we have to follow this mutation breeding, suppose in example wheat, Sonara 64, that variety which is the high yielding, better agronomical characters, it will be semi-dwarf. But Sonara 64 variety grains are red color. So this red color grain variety which is getting less price in the market one. So this character should be improved with the help of the ultraviolet rays. And the new variety which is developed, that is the Sarvati Sonara, the one of the important characters should be improved, that is the red color variety should be improved by umber green colored variety. And because of that umber green color, that will be getting more price in case of the market one. So any one of the defective characters should be improved with the help of the mutagenic treatment. Second one, that is the NP799, it is the drought susceptible one. So with the help of the X-ray, the NP836 which is developed, which is the drought resistant one. So likewise different examples are in different crops we have to observe in case of mutagenic breeding, and with the help of that mutation breeding different varieties are developed one. Suppose a tomato S12 from CX with the help of the gamma rays, then castor that is from SC6 Aruna variety which is the developed one, that is the thermal nutrients are used for the development of the that varieties one. Next one, that is the how we can induce the mutations artificially. That is the two types. One, spontaneously mutation means that is the occurrence will be naturally, and in case of the that is the, we can create the mutation artificially. So which are the different agents that is the used one. So first one, that is the physical or chemical mutagens or agents are used one. So in case of physical mutagens we can normally go for radiations, and in case of chemical mutagens we can use the different chemicals one. So in case of physical mutagens, which are the different rays we have to use for creation of the mutation. Creation of mutation is nothing but we can create the variation, and we can improve the any one of the defective character from the that original variety one. So X-ray, gamma rays, alpha rays, thermal neutrons, ultraviolet rays, these are the physical mutagens we have to follow one. So again we can classify these physical mutations into two. One, ionizing radiation. In case of ionizing radiation, X-ray, alpha, beta rays we have to use it for creation of variation or creation of the mutation, and non-ionizing radiation in which we can use the ultraviolet rays for the creation of the mutations one. So that is the difference between the ionizing radiation and non-ionizing radiation which are coming under the physical mutagens one. Next one, that is the after that physical mutagens, whether we can follow which are the sources we have to follow for creation of the variation. In case of mutation, there will be establishment of the gamma garden for a creation of the variation. With the help of the gamma garden, these gamma gardens are established one, and we can create the variation in that plant population. Whether we can go for gamma greenhouse, then vertical or horizontal gamma irradiation facility, X-ray machine, isotopes, nuclear reactors may be used for the creation or source for the physical mutagens one. Next one, that is the which are the chemical mutagens. In case of chemical mutagens, first one group we can that is considered that is alkylating agents, different alkylating chemicals used for the that is the creation of the mutations one. So which are these? Suppose for example ethyl methyl sulfonate, dimethyl sulfonate, nitrosomethylurea, then nitrosoethyl urea, methyl methane sulfonate. These are the some of the chemicals are also used for giving the chemical treatment to the that particular different plant parts for the creation of the mutation. Then some base analogous, that is the chemicals which are very similar to DNA bases. Such compound chemicals are used for incorporation in case of the DNA one. So bromouracil, 3-bromodeoxyuridine or 2-aminopyrin, these are the some of the chemicals are also used for the creation of the mutation one. Next one, some antibiotics are also used one, but in practical purpose the very limited use we have to follow one, that is the mitomycin or streptomycins are also used, but their effect will be not we have to observe clearly one. Some acridine dyes are also used for the creation of mutation, that proflavin, acroplavin, acridine orange are also effective in case of the creation of the mutations one. And then some miscellaneous chemicals like nitrous oxide and that particularly in case of the hydroxylamines are also create for chromosomal aberrations one. So these are the some of the chemical mutagens are used for the creation of the mutation, physical and chemical mutagens, that will be the important one. Then which is the material for used for creation of the mutation in case of the plants, whether we can go for the mutagenic seed treatment. In case of mostly seed treatment we can use the chemicals mutagens one. Then pollen grains, for giving treatment to the pollen grains we can always go for the ultraviolet rays one. Then vegetative birds, tubers, suckers, young seedlings, we can go for gamma rays or X-ray treatment one. So in next third semester we can study the detailed mutagenic breeding treatment, how it will be followed, and how we can develop the different varieties by the following the mutagenic treatment one. So this is the important topic, that is the mutation, classification of the mutation on the basis of various sources, which are the physical and chemical mutagens. Okay, thank you.